let's talk about print on demand, shall we? The good, the bad, the ugly. Print on demand is one of the most popular online businesses right now. But should you jump in? Should you try to start your business for no money in 2025 going into 2026? Is this worth it? Can you actually even make money? I'm going to talk about the pros, the cons, what I think is somebody who has been using print on demand now almost 10 years. Okay. I have seen it go from just t-shirts and hoodies, maybe a hat or two, to now over thousands of products over on Printify. So it has definitely been a lot that has changed since I started, things that I've seen, things that work for me, things that sometimes I'm like, do I like that? Do I not? I'm going to give you the truth, right? Because that's all I can do. So let's just jump right into the pros. I'm going to give you the good news first. No money. Okay. That obviously is the biggest one. You don't need money to start a print on demand store on Printify, right? You don't even need a credit card to sign up. All you need to do is put your name, your email address in. And if you are not already an established business, you can sell as an individual. They have made it very easy for you to start making money without having to spend money up front. Next, another pro, you don't need a business license. You don't need an LLC. You don't need a trademark. All you need to do is sign up. And again, that is free. My next pro is, like I said, thousands of products. Like the items are endless. Where I only had t-shirts and a mug and maybe a hat to play with. Those were my options. Like, what should I do? Now there are thousands of items for you to choose from. Candles, supplements, beauty products. You can sell leggings, two-piece sets, baby clothes, office items, home decor, like the jewelry. Okay, I could go on and on and on. If you're not already on Printify and looking at all the products that are available, like you gotta see it for yourself. All right. The next pro is that it is truly very easy for you to set up a store and start making money without spending money up front. So I know I always say you can start for no money, right? So you can sign up and you don't need a credit card. You don't need to put money down, but you can also just make money without having to spend it, because now they have the Printify pop-up store. So now you can literally just start selling, send people your link, put your Printify link in your Instagram or Facebook or TikTok bio, and then they will pay you every month, right? So there was no money that you had to spend upfront. All you had to do was tell people to buy and make money. Also, they have like AI built in, so that'll help you with designs. It'll help you with naming your products, which is important. It'll help you with product description. So they've really made it easier than ever for you to start as a beginner and make as much money as you want to make. Like if you want to make thousands, 6 figures, 7 figures, people are doing that and using Printify to do it. The next pro is obviously they are your virtual warehouse. Printify is packing, shipping, printing, doing all the things for you. So you do not have to worry about that. If you have a job, if you have a family, if you have things you're doing and you just don't have the time to scale up your business and you want to sell the same shirt as I have thousands and thousands and thousands of times, and you don't want to have to pack it, ship it, take it to the post office thousands and thousands and thousands of times, Printify is going to do that for you. And they're going to ship it with your logo on it, with your branding. You can even put a little note in there. Like they make it very personable, and your customers don't know it's coming from Printify. They think that you shipped it. And my last pro, and I'm going to be honest, I could keep going on and on with the pros, but I'm not going to keep you here all day. If you haven't already, just go ahead and sign up. It's like, please, the pros alone, come on. But the last one is, it is very easy to navigate Printify, which I love, which is the reason why I tell a lot of my beginners, my newbies, if you're just starting and you really are confused about what to do, especially for those of you who are more seasoned, in my comments, I'm so proud of you. Number one, My 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds, I see you. It is never too late. I promise you it is not too late. We are still working on my mama's store because, again, she think I'm going to run it for her, and I am not, because I'm like, Printify is easy. You can do this. So it's not too late for you. Printify is going to help walk you through. They make it very user friendly. And that's what I love about working with Printify. So listen, no matter how old you are or how young you are, it's never too early or late to start. So yes, I would definitely recommend for you to get on now and just start. Sign up and start. Now, with that said, yes, with the pros will come some cons or some things. I don't even like calling it cons, but of course pros go with cons, but just some things that you may want to consider if you are interested in print on demand. And sometimes these are the things that people ask me about or comment about. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned them in this video. All right. The first con is going to be you have to know that you have a good design, because just because you have a virtual warehouse and print partner and Printify doesn't mean it's magically going to sell. All right. So you have to have a design that people want. Like, you got to know that there's a lot of competition out here. There are millions of people using Printify just like you. You got to know how to sell your products, right? So if you don't know how to sell products, I do have a free t-shirt class that will help you kind of figure out who you are as a business owner, what your niche is, who you're going to be kind of marketing your products to, which is very important. And a lot of people skip this step. And they try to blame it on print on demand. They try to blame it and say, oh, it just don't work for me. I don't like it. But you don't know how to sell your product. So you got to learn how to sell and how to position yourself as a business owner. And once you do that, you will see that you are now able to stand out. But that is something you have to consider when you are using print on demand. It's not just going to magically sell itself. You have to sell it. The next thing that can be considered a con or not so great is that, of course, you don't have control over shipping times. You're not actually shipping your products. They are doing it for you. And yes, they are shipping for a lot of other businesses and a lot of other people. However, I would say to you, if you're worried about shipping times or how fast things are going to get to your customers, pay attention, because Printify always lets you know up front, hey, this is what we're looking like for the holidays, or hey, this is what we're looking like as far as shipping times are concerned, so that you can set expectations for your customers. I always give a larger window so that my customers know up front. I put it on my Shopify store, or for those clients that I have or people that I've helped start a Printify, I always put it on their store. Hey, it'll be about 3 to 7 business days. And say business days because that's important. So when you set the tone, people are not expecting Amazon Prime delivery. We live in a society now where people are getting items the same day. So they want things very, very fast. But if you have a product that people really want, they will wait. And if you set expectations for them up front, they will also wait, and they will know, hey, okay, this is how long it's going to take. And if it takes a little bit longer, you can always reach out. Hey, we may be having some delays. Don't worry, your products will be there soon. 10% off on your next order, something like that, right? But you are not in control of shipping. So that can be a con for some people. For me, as somebody who had a warehouse, as somebody who was shipping from the house, I would rather set expectations and not have to worry about shipping than be trying to do it myself, especially for the holidays. The next con is going to be profit margins. So yes, it is going to be more expensive than you actually printing the products. But the difference is that if you are printing your products, you have to get the blanks, right? The blank shirts. You have to go get those products printed. You have to then get packing materials. You have to then actually pack the orders, and then you have to go drive to ship those orders off, or you can call and have them come pick them up. But you got to make sure that you are there when they do it. And then you got to make sure that the packages don't get lost while you're trying to do that, and that they actually scan them all in, right? So it comes with its own cost, even if you ship it yourself. So I'm telling you this as somebody who has done both. For me, I love my time. I love the fact that I can make money from anywhere. If I'm on vacation, if I'm doing another job, if I'm running another business, and at any time people can buy my shirts, buy my products, and it gets shipped to them. And I don't have to worry about that. So to me, it is worth it. To some, it may be considered a con, but I would challenge you to look at it as a pro as well, because you don't have to do that work. And even if you decide later on, like, you know what, later I would like a warehouse. Later, I would like to ship it myself. But for right now, for my first 90 days, I'm going to challenge myself to make $10,000 on Printify. Then I'm going to start shipping it myself, right? That's a good challenge to see that you actually have a product that people want. And then, yeah, go ship it yourself if you want to. To be honest with you, I do all of it. Sometimes I'm shipping, sometimes I got a shipping partner, and I'm using print on demand. Why? Because why not? You can connect them all to Shopify. You can connect your Printify to Etsy. You can connect your Printify to Amazon. You can connect your Printify to TikTok shop, right? So it's like, why not? So that is something that I have received comments about. So I did want to be honest and tell you that some people do consider that. Hey, should I start? Because I don't know if I want to give Printify this money. As for me, I'm going to give them the money so that I can just make money while I sleep. All right. And they also have Printify Premium, where the products do get a little bit cheaper if you sign up for that. So there are options for you, but there's always a cost. You just have to decide if you want to pay it with money or if you want to pay it with your time and your effort. And trust me, as somebody who has done it, I don't want to pay it that way no more. Okay, it gets a little tough trying to go ship some products and you got all these bags and stuff. But hey, it's up to you. It is up to you. So with that said, I am still recommending print on demand, even for those who want to ship it themselves. I would just say, even if it's a product that you test on Printify, before you go spend thousands, always test it risk-free. If it's a new product, hey, I want to sell some name necklaces. I want to sell a new candle. I want to sell a new sock. I want to sell something, just something that you have not actually done before. You can use Printify to do that because it's risk-free. So I love that. So I'm always going to say, try it before you listen to everybody else, including myself. Try it for yourself. All right. My Printify link is in the description. You can also just comment and I'll send it directly to you if you want to get started. And I look forward to hearing more about your business. Get started now, okay? Get on there and start making some money.